Hi, welcome to Simply Scrapping. Narelle here. Today I'm doing a layout for a new game over at Ginger's Corner, and it's a budget challenge game. And the idea is you have $2.50 to spend per layout, and you just shop from your stash to create your layout. And each element you use, each thing you use is worth different values. So your base is always free and your photos are always free, but your cardstock is 25 cents per colour. If you use a paper trimmer, that's 35 cents. If you use glue and adhesive, that's a charge as well. Cut apart, scissors, everything you use is a charge. So I'm doing a double page layout today, and I did ask the question in our little group beforehand if I could do a double page and like double the price. So $2.50 I would assume. It just says layout. So like, could you do is that just a single page, or are we talking double page, you double it? I don't know. I didn't get an answer, and that's my fault because it's 3 hours from when this needs to be live, and I'm just filming this, and it's the middle of the night over in the States, and the people who need to answer me are sound asleep. So I'm going to go with it, and I'm going to go that I'm treating this as two layouts. So the $2.50 is per single page, so I'm giving myself $5 budget for this, and that's probably wrong anyway, and I'm sorry, Ginger, if that's if that is wrong, but that's what I'm doing. But the premise is, each page is $2.50, if that makes sense. So what I'm using is one colour of cardstock, which is this cream, and that's 25 cents. I use my paper trimmer to cut off the bottom of the pieces of paper, and these are my base. The pattern paper is my base. And then I'm going to use tape to tape everything down. I use tape to tape my photos down. I have my embellishments aside. I use scissors to cut apart my cut aparts. So I've used 5 cut aparts, and now I can't remember which ones they are in my little pile here. I think it was the tags for cut aparts, the tags, the heading, and I think this was a cut apart. I can't remember now, but I've got 5 cut aparts. I use scissors. I'm going to use enamel dots. I have pre-made die cuts for the rest of my embellishments. And if I had a thought ahead of time, my caveat is I've been really sick, so my brain's still not back into creating mode and being creative with my creating. I'm sure it would be really easy to do a layout if you used inks and mixed media and stencils. You could get a lot of bang for your buck with those elements. But I'm trying to keep it simple because I'm still recovering. But I thought, one colour cardstock, you could do a monochromatic layout and just use ink and stamps, and that would be really easy to get your $2.50, get your page within budget. So anyway, that is what I'm doing, and let's hope it's okay with Ginger. Now the photos I'm doing are from way back when I used to go to Scrapbook retreats, if I could speak. So that's why it's a double page. So they are of the actual venue. That's the friend I used to go with, and that's our accommodation. Felt like I was back at school in the double bunks, school excursions. And then the venue was just absolutely stunning. It was northwest Sydney, up Kringai Way or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Oh, I need to trim that. And it was just stunning. This venue was in a woodland setting, and that's the room in there that we were scrapping in. And it was surrounded by bushland and a beautiful lake, and it was just gorgeous. I want to say Kawongba, but no, I don't think so. That name's coming to mind, but I don't think. I have a feeling that's an actual somewhere up here in Brisbane. But anyway, I can't remember where it was, but it was stunning. And I did teach at this retreat because I was working for the scrapbook shop at the time that held the retreat. So anyway, they're the photos I'm doing. I'm doing a double page spread, like I said, so I'll be back when it's done. Okay, so I've had clarification from Ginger while I'm halfway through doing this layout, setting it out, that it's $2.50 per complete layout, whether it's single or double. So I'm going to cheat and I'm going to say I'm going to do this page, and I will do this as a companion page later on, and we'll see if I can meet budget now. So my base is free. Alright, so let me see if that works out. My photos are free. My cardstock is 25 cents. So I've used the one cream cardstock colour. I have added extra tags. I got really smart. Sometimes my brain kicks in and can work things out. I had 3 tags, a blue one, a beige one and a green one. And they were quite long. So I just cut them into sections and made extra tags. And then I went, hey, I've got cream cardstock I can use. So I made cream ones as well. So that is 3 cut aparts there. That was a cut apart. That was a cut apart. So there's my 5 cut aparts, which I still have here. I've used a paper trimmer and tape, so I'm still on track. Scissors, enamel dots. Now pre-made die cuts, I had allowed 13 to use. So that means I only have, let me work this out, hang on a minute. Okay, so I can use 3 cut aparts. So they're going to be my 3 there. Going to take the remember off and the leaf off. And maybe this off. So I can leave the leaf up there. 1, 2, 3, that's still 4. Take the bird off. Alright, so that is what it's going to be. I'm hesitating because that's too simple for me, but I'm going to stick to the challenge, and yeah, that's going to be it. And the companion page will have more of the story. Well, it will have the story. Okay, there is my finished layout. I made the $2.50 challenge, and my base, which is free, is the patterned paper. So I could have got more on my layout if I used a plain cardstock. So if I use this cream cardstock as my base, and then use the patterned paper, but I wanted to use this pattern paper as my base, so I'm taking that as free because it's my base. My 1 color cardstock cream, which is 25 cents, my 3 pre-cut die cuts at 25 cents each, my 5 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cut aparts. Yeah, and then my bling, which I think is 20 cents. So I think I worked it out right. It came to $2.50, and there's my layout. There you go. So this was really hard, actually. I did another one later in the week. I've already filmed that one. I film out of order sometimes. And that one was a little bit easier to get to my 250, although I have a bit of a caveat in there which I think is wrong now, and that one has probably gone over budget. Yeah, so this is really interesting. It's a fun challenge, and it's not easy, let me tell you. Anyway, if you want to see what everyone else has done in this hop, there will be a list down below, the details down below, as well as a link to Ginger's group if you want to jump in on the group and play along. If you've enjoyed this layout, please like and subscribe. Hit that notify bell so you know when my next video comes out. Thank you so much for watching. Have a scrap happy day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.